Hello, beautiful people. This is Freedom Fighter. Thank you for tuning into our channel, Goldilocks Global Banking News. Everybody knows that Goldilocks is the #1 source for the RVGCR. People from around the world tune in to see what Goldilocks is sharing on the RVGCR. Don't miss your chance and get your latest updates every day. So like, share, and subscribe to this channel to get your daily podcast from the Goldilocks articles on the RVGCR. Brought to you by Freedom Fighter.
Hey, beautiful people, this is Freedom Fighter, and welcome to Goldilocks Global Banking News. I am your host. Folks, I'm going to share very quickly some information from Goldilocks today, and I want you to listen. Yes, I want you to pay attention to what I'm about to say. There's proof that Iraq has met international standards. International standards. Directly from the CBI, it's being reported. Saturday, today, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, in the Goldilocks QFS Dialogues room, we will go into detail, showing you the proof that Iraq has just met international standards, which means they have met the requirements for the dinar to eventually go international. Before doing that, I'm going to share some information with you from some of our members in the room. As a matter of fact, today, ER posted, she says, just finished a call with a certified financial planner and private client banker from the first Tier 1 bank. It was an excellent call, and I have an in-person meeting with them on January the 9th in the new year. They want to do more in-depth look at my future wealth and how we can make it work for me and my family. She says these calls get better and better. As I move forward on this journey, I get more comfortable in what I'm doing and how I interact and communicate with these bankers. Again, thanks to you all for your help and guidance. They even sang happy birthday to me. Then we have Shaggy B, aka Fried Chicken. She says, good day, everybody. I have my initial meeting with my premier banker today. I'm excited and nervous at the same time. I know that this is just an initial meeting to see if it's even going to be a good fit. Then she asked the room if anyone can give her any pointers. She then came back after her meeting and said she was floored and excited, and she didn't care. Don't judge her because she smelt like fried chicken when she went to her before her meeting. Then we have Steve. Steve posted, just opened my checking and savings account at my Tier 1 bank, Basel III compliant bank, which does exchange foreign currency. I have 3 wealth managers ready to go. Let the RV happen. That was from Steve. Folks, there's many, many more updates like this in the Goldilocks QFS Dialogues room, where members are following 8 steps to establishing relationships with wealth managers, which include the phenomenal, well-crafted questions by Wiley. We are educating our members to establish these relationships, preparing themselves to meet with bankers who are exchanging their currency and building their wealth. We're able to provide this knowledge based on our experience in the banking system and by way of Goldilocks for years, preparing us, showing us what was to come. And now our members are able to witness it for themselves firsthand. Click the link at the top of the description to join the Goldilocks QFS Dialogues room for free and meet people like Steve, Shaggy B, ER, and many others who have these similar experiences, we will welcome you with open arms and help you. These members will actually help you to get to where they are. Imagine being in a community where you ask for help to establish relationships with the actual bankers and wealth managers for your exchange, and people right there are doing it. You're hearing these people on YouTube sharing their stories. These are real people. Come in and ask them questions. They'll help you. Folks, let's jump into some latest updates by Goldilocks. And don't forget, bottom right, blue and red, subscribe to this channel. You don't want to miss your daily updates by Goldilocks. Folks, don't miss out. Subscribe to this channel, bottom right. Let's jump right into what Goldilocks is sharing today. First, from BRICS. Folks, the BRICS nations, believe it or not, are backed by gold. A BRICS currency, particularly if it's perceived to be partially backed by gold, could potentially push the price of gold even higher due to increased demand for BRICS central banks. This is the central banks of each BRICS nation. And potentially shift away from the US dollar. Yes, folks, the BRICS nations. BRICS was created to get away from the US dollar. It makes no sense whatsoever for people putting out that the United States was joining BRICS. Texas joining BRICS. Folks, the BRICS was created to get away from the US dollar. The BRICS was created in order to file divorce from the US dollar in the global economy. So you had people on the internet trying to convince you that the U.S. was going to join the BRICS. Has it happened? Wouldn't that be major news? You see, it hasn't happened. That was all clickbait, guru foo-foo. And if you believed it, you drank the Kool-Aid. Increased gold buying for BRICS nations, folks. They are buying gold in the droves. As a matter of fact, Iraq is ranked third in the Arab nation in gold reserves. They've been buying gold in droves. 156 tons they just bought. They have over 1,000 tons of gold, Iraq, and they rank 29th in the world in gold reserves. Ladies and gentlemen, gold will back our currencies for the RV. Why is Iraq buying so much gold? The BRICS nations is rapidly de-dollarizing, meaning dropping the US dollar every single day. A successful BRICS currency could lead to a decrease in demand for the US dollar. Why would the BRICS accept the US? It won't. It was created to get away from such the bully pulpit of the US dollar. The extent of this impact of the BRICS nations buying so much gold, folks, is a major benefit to the U.S. and the world, because this is a part of leveling the playing field for all currencies. Yes, for the currencies we hold, including the dinar, the dong, and many others. Now I'm going to share with you by Goldilocks the major announcement by Iraq directly from the CBI. And I want you to know I'm not going to go into detail on all of this right now, because on the Saturday night dialogues call, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight, we will go into details. You want to come, do not miss it. I'm going to go right into it. This is from the CBI, and I'm going to quote. It is worth noting that a smooth transition took place during 2024 from the electronic platform to directly accredited correspondent banks. Thus, the Central Bank of Iraq achieved a fundamental transformation in line with international banking practices, and this transition is widely praised. End quote. I'm going to summarize this. Within this quote from the CBI, they just announced Iraq has now met the qualifications to connect to the international banking system. And yes, that is what they've done. No, they do not have an international rate yet. However, they have connected to the international banking system. This has never been done before in Iraq's history. They flipped the switch off from the old system, banking system in Iraq, and they turned the system on to the new international system. Again, tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to go into more detail and reveal this to you. Let me further complete this so you can be prepared tonight. An external transfer is a way to move money between accounts at different financial institutions. Iraq has just connected to be able to have external transfers, meaning transfer the dinar from the CBI to other banks around the world. The purpose of external transfers can make it easier to send the dinar to other countries. How can this be done? Through online, yes, digital banking, mobile banking. There are different types of external transfers, outbound and inbound. This allows the outbound and inbound transfers of the Iraqi dinar around the world. There may be limits, for such as financial institutions may limit the number of external transfers for certain amounts. There are fees, but that is fees within the central bank. Let's take a closer look, ladies and gentlemen. Look at what we have just been told today from this about Iraq. Their banks, not only just the CBI, but also private banks within Iraq, they now qualify as accredited correspondent banks to connect around the world. An accredited means a qualified correspondent bank is a financial institution that provides services to other financial institutions, usually in another country, on an authorized basis. Correspondent banks are a key facilitator of global trade, allowing domestic banks, meaning banks within the borders of Iraq, to provide financial services to other international banks outside of Iraq. These correspondent banks, ladies and gentlemen, are key. Here are some services that correspondent banks may provide, which are funds transfer, so the transferring of the dinar to other banks around the world. That has never been done before. Now it is possible. Settlement of transactions within the dinar outside of Iraq, but in other international institutions. Never been done before. Check clearing. Never been done before. Wire transfers in dinar outside of Iraq. Some examples of large correspondent banks. This is key. Who these banks are and what they do with Iraq. Some examples of large correspondent banks. JP Morgan, Citibank, Bank of New York Mellon, Standard Charter, Wells Fargo. Folks, if you truly want to understand what Iraq just announced on the CBI, a press release directly from the CBI, I implore you to not miss the Saturday Night Dialogues call at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you attend this call to get more detail, you might be motivated to recount not only your Iraqi dinar, but all currencies that you hold. No, do not take this as run to the bank. Do not take this as believing in the guru fufu it's happening this weekend. But take this as your opportunity to prepare yourself for this blessing. Again, click the link at the top of the description. Join the Goldilocks QFS Dialogues room. Learn how you can establish relationships with the actual bankers. There's 8 steps we're providing you. Folks, do not miss your opportunity to learn tonight. If you don't want to learn, you don't care, that's fine. That's your choice. We're not concerned with a bunch of people that don't want to learn. We're only concerned with one of you who just might want to learn. All it takes is one. If you're the one, click the link at the top of the description, join the room. Bottom right in red and blue, click subscribe to this channel. We are more than welcome to welcome you to the tribe and get you prepared for your exchange. We love you. Ciao.
Hello, beautiful people. This is Freedom Fighter. Thank you for tuning into our channel, Goldilocks Global Banking News. Everybody knows that Goldilocks is the #1 source for the RVGCR. People from around the world tune in to see what Goldilocks is sharing on the RVGCR. Don't miss your chance and get your latest updates every day. So like, share, and subscribe to this channel to get your daily podcast from the Goldilocks articles on the RVGCR. Brought to you by Freedom Fighter.